Lee, thanks for talking to us. Just your assessment first of all of the game.
Yeah, obviously our first 0-0 of the season, tough nut to crack. Tranmere particularly at home. I thought we were good first half. I thought we were the better team first half. We got into some positions, particularly in the first 25 minutes, where we've been working on to getting behind them, but couldn't create a real clear-cut chance to get an opportunity on goal. Second half, more of a scrappy affair. We weren't able to do what we were doing first half, and then we come up with the only clear-cut chance in the game, really, and the goalkeeper's made an unbelievable save to get his left hand to that. But no, 0-0 if you can't win the game, and we tried. The amount of attackers we had on the pitch and forward-thinking midfield players we had on the pitch, you make sure you get what you get today. So we'll take it with us and look for a positive result at home next week.
Yeah, they always say sometimes you have to take a point and don't lose the game. That's exactly what you did. It wasn't for the lack of trying either, was it? In terms of throwing on attacking players, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I just said it. We didn't, but we almost made formations up with the amount of attacking players we had on there because we wanted to win. We thought we might get that opportunity with the players that we got on the pitch. But it is really important that when you don't score away from home, that type of performance happens where you're able to come away with something. Again, full credit to them. I thought they came into the game, particularly midway through the second half. But no, we'll take a point, we'll assess it, and we'll look forward to next week.
I know on many interviews that we've had with you, we talk about the spirit that the lads show, and once again, it's there in abundance, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's a real given now from the group, and something that we should expect. If they don't show that spirit and work rate and endeavour to want to improve and want us to get where we want to, and then we will have a problem. But I think that should be an expectation now from everybody that these players will produce that, and full credit to them.
30 games done and dusted now. Just your overall view of where you are?
Decent, only decent. Plenty of points to play for, plenty of tricky games. You look, the league's really tight in terms of teams we're still thinking they can get towards the playoffs. The teams down there who we've got to play in the lower half of the league have improved and got players in. Some teams have changed style in terms of trying to get results, so it's going to be interesting for the remainder of the season, isn't it? What we've got to do is maintain our standards and our levels, and hopefully that gets us somewhere near.
Before we talk about how you've seen your signings come in the January window, a word on your goalkeeper Tom Booth, who made two real brave saves, and the second one cost him, unfortunately. What's the update there?
At the minute, I'm not sure. He's gone off to hospital to be looked at, so I'm not going to jump at any conclusions yet. I've got to wait to hear back from the doctors that have gone with him. But if you're coming off and have to go to hospital, it's probably not good news. I thought Harvey come on and showed good character. First thing he did is come and claim the ball, took the pressure off the team. I think it might have been a foul on Boovy and more than what come towards getting injured. We've had 4 players being booked. I just find it incredible. One player's been booked when he's got his back to where the ball's coming. It's hit his foot and it's then bounced up and hit his hand, and he said it's deliberate. And I just find them things hard to take. But hopefully back to Boovy. Hopefully he'll be okay. But if you go to hospital and he was in some pain, we're going to have to look at it.
Well, good for Harvey as well to come in and keep that clean sheet, and he showed confidence.
Yeah, he's been working ever so hard. Wanted to play in the game at Macclesfield. Made a point that I want to play. He's been working hard in training, doing extra, staying out, doing extra, finishing with the forwards. So when anyone who's not in the team prepares like that, they're in a better position to take their opportunity.
You made 4 signings in total through the January window. 2 we've already spoken a bit about. It was just they came a little bit early. First of all, Ed turns in as his debut today. How did you see it?
I thought he was excellent. He's got a good range of passing and can spot players in little pockets. But I thought overall his defending was really good. Can read the game well. Very mature for his age. I thought he was well, and he was getting knocked about a bit the first half. Like I say, it was hard to watch the referee not do anything about it, but. No, I thought he stepped in and I thought he did excellent. Again, to pick up how we're playing and where we're asking players to be, I thought he was excellent and picked it up really well.
Just on Charlie Kirk, you give him a few minutes in there. Were you hoping there was going to be a romantic fairy tale for him?
I want to get away from all that fairy tale. He's come because he's a good player. If a good player's in the market, in his prime still, we're always going to be looking at that regardless of who they've played for before or not. So I want to get away from that romantic side of it. Charlie's here to do well for us. We want him to score goals. It would have been nice if we put him on the pitch to create or score a goal. That's why we put him on the pitch. I think he showed a little bit of class when he come on to a cross-field ball. Probably not, and he's probably not ready to be on the pitch, if I'm honest. But we'll look after him and we'll get him somewhere in the next couple of weeks.
Just one final point, those fans again away from home, you're getting more people coming at home as well. It's a good feeling, and the lads deserve that backing.
Yeah, I think they do, and I can't emphasise enough how important the fans are to us and how important they are going to be moving forward. Really important. When it's not quite going our way, I'm asking the fans to really back us, make the noise like they were at the end then. I was thinking, what way could it go? 0-0 away from home, did they expecting the win? But they were brilliant. They stayed behind, cheering all of them. And I asked that of all the fans, the home fans, the away fans, for the remainder of the season. Let's all push on together and back each other.